Hi, kitty. What are you up to? You're a neat kitty. You're a neat kitty. Yeah, what are you up to? Yes. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're sniffing me out. You're looking for something. I know I've asked you this before, but are you looking for hidden treasures again? You got that look on your face like you're looking for hidden treasures again. You're a nice kitty, yeah. Well, I'll just let you sit there and be... I'll just let you sit there and be curious. The pipe is a Merit Bruyere that has New York and something else engraved on it. It is a two-tone. See, it's rough on this side, but it's smooth on that side, even though there's some engraving. Well, hello, YouTube fans. This is Matt of Post April 6th YouTube channel. On this vlog, even though you're going to see some video footage of some other things I did earlier today, I'm also have a new intro logo and music jingle with the logo. And what else I did earlier today that is highly significant, I got one of these, a Samsung A25 Plus smartphone as a upgrade with AT&T. And after I got this thing where I did the data transfer and it transferred all of the smartphone apps, I had to put in the SIM card. And the first time I put it in the wrong way. So then I thought, oh gosh, Maybe it wants me to have a SD card. So what I did was I took a trip to Walmart about 1.4 miles away from where I live. And I went over to the electronics department where they have the smartphones and smart TVs, laptop computers, and some other goodies. And what I thought was, because he was kind of busy, the only clerk that was there. So what I did was I took the slot out with a special key that they give you that has like a needle point on it. And I took it out of the old smartphone that is soon going to have to be turned in to the AT&T store where I did the upgrade procedure that I paid for. And then I very carefully looked at everything before as I placed it in this smartphone, which is how I'm able to do this part of the vlog as we speak. And then a prompt came up about my phone number, and then everything started to work. And to double check to make sure it worked, I called a local phone number for customer service and my ride information for RTD. And that call went through like a champ without a hitch. And I was just like, wow. Hold on, I'm going to relight my pipe again. And then what I did while I was there was I kept looking around at the SD cards that would fit into the phone. And I kept looking and looking and looking, and there was still some other people there. And the one guy that was helping people, he helped some other people, and then he went away to go take care of some stock work that he had to get done. And then I pulled up the transit app, and the next RTD ride was just a little more than a half hour away. So what I did was I cruised around that area of Walmart to look at some other things for smartphone accessories and some other things. And then what I did was I looked at some clothes because I need to get some more socks. And I could find a good deal on some socks, but they were all locked up, which is fine with me because, this area isn't the most violent area. However, it's close to an RTD park and ride, and because of that, too many people are coming in and doing shoplifting. Yeah. And I thought, well, let me keep my eye out for somebody, and then I just said, forget it. I'll just let it go this time. And I'll consider buying some good deals on some socks through eBay or through other sources. And then I walked over that way to where the bathroom towels were, and I got a little washcloth because I only have one, and I thought, you need two, so get two. So I picked out one of those. And then I walked over this way to that end of the store. It's a store that would be on the south side. And that's the area where the food is. So I bought a roll of paper towels, and I bought some nice FD, FD something, is fire department. It's like a national fire department. Not FDNY, FDN, K-Pod, K-Cup coffee. It's a pack of 10 or 12. And then I looked in the frozen foods, and I kept trying to find the Uno calzones or the strombolis, and I couldn't find anything with Uno. So what I did do is I went over to the Italian subs, and I picked out one of those. And I think I might have picked out another thing or two, but I can't remember what those were because I had so darn much on my mind. And I went over to self-checkout, and I paid for the stuff. And then I walked a little bit fast to go to where I needed to go to catch the bus because, you know, the parking lot's big. You got to go this way, and then you got to go down a flight of stairs, and then you got to go over this way, and then you got to cross the street. And instead of going like this, you go like that, and then you go, and then you go up East Hampton a little bit. And I must say, it was a good thing that I got to the bus stop when I did, because I only had to stand there and wait only about 3 minutes. And then I got on the bus, and I scanned my my ride app, and then I rode up about 8 blocks. It's about a distance of a little more than a mile to the street I'm supposed to get off at, and then I walked up my street, and then I go down a way down to the bottom. To where my apartment was. And then when I got home, I tell you, I did a whole bunch of double checking on probably at least 8 to 10 smartphone apps. Yeah. And then what I did is I finished a personal spending report, and I finished a business spending report. Actually, I didn't spend I didn't get the part about the business one, but I will. I'll get back to that. And then what I did was I did some other preparation stuff, and then I'm doing what I'm doing now, which is this vlog. Now, here's another interesting thing I'd like to talk about. This Zippo phone, lighter, that's an authentic Zippo. I won an auction to get this baby. And I got a pretty good deal because it was, shouldn't say this, but I will. It was originally $21.95 when somebody bought it, but I got it for probably at least $4 less than that. And it is a good lighter. It really is. And I am sure glad to have this smartphone, because the A53 did a lot of good things for me, and I had a lot of good times with it. Not just filming YouTube vlogs, but seeing things on YouTube, looking at things on Amazon Prime, using other apps to do other personal things, and buying things on eBay, and even listing things for sale through the eBay app. But despite all that, that phone was really getting worn out, and it's time for it to go bye-bye. And what I plan to do after I have thoroughly checked all the apps on this smartphone is I'm going to take the A53 as the agreement that I've made with the AT&T store, and I must turn it in for trading purposes and kiss it goodbye, because I'm going to love kissing it goodbye. It's got to go. I'm not going to miss it. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been working some decent hours at the grocery store. And I'm in a better area than where I was before. And I'll get back to this pipe. It's a Merit Bruyere straight pipe. It's billiard shape. And I've owned it for a couple of months, and now, after all the cleaning things I did to it, where I soaked the stem and then I buffed it really good, it's really starting to come around. It's really starting to smoke good. Got several ideas of what vlogs I'd like to do in the future, but what they are, I'd rather not say, because I don't want to feel the way I'm feeling now and then have to take it back because I've gotten interested in something else. So, well, it's really time for me to go now. It's time for me to edit this video and post it. So, thank you everybody, and goodbye.